then I got, on page 64, to somebody called Stormy. What? That's my name. How dare she? What the hell? Stormy not only exists in Steve Martin's past, but he lost his virginity to her. Stormy was Steve Martin's first love at age 18. They were acting together in some like vaudeville-esque theater dingy that I don't think very many people came to, and he did some combination of music and banjo and comedy and magic and these like melodramas, I gather, where he played alternately the comic and the villain. Oh no, the comic and the leading man opposite her, the leading lady. She was dressed like this. I'm gonna pass around the book in case you haven't seen it. So I'm just gonna read a little excerpt of what he says about her. Stormy Shirk, later to become an enormously successful Christian author and proselytizer under her married name, Stormy O'Martian, was beautiful, witty, bright, and filled with an engaging spirit that was not yet holy. We performed in plays together. My role was either comic or leading man, depending on the day of the week. He loses his virginity to her, and he's like completely under her spell. If Stormy had said I would look good in a burgundy ball gown, I would have gone out and bought a burgundy ball gown. Instead, she suggested that I read Somerset Maugham, I don't know how to pronounce that. Razor's Edge, which I've read, even though I can't pronounce that, and which is a quest for knowledge. And he inspired his whole, Stormy, this first love of his, inspired his whole intellectual pursuit, which got him into studying philosophy, which got him thinking meta about his comic routine and, really sort of formulated his life. And I recently had the experience where I've had, first loves from when I was, 12 contact me through Facebook. Be like, hi, do you remember me? And I'm like, kind of. And so I just started imagining, what would it be like? And Stormy is still alive, and she does not honestly look like a person I'd like to meet. But what if she was just having a, crisis of some kind, and she went into the depths of her soul and wanted to reach out to Steve Martin? What if? From her new position of now, many, many, many decades of proselytizing and, holier than thou, sanctimonious, whatever she's into. But some part of her must be that little, theater gal that was in love with Steve Martin way back when. And so this is what I imagine her slow little poke many, many years later would be. Okay, what's my starting note? Good. Okay. I've got a room with a view, and a heart so strong it feels newer than new. And all that's missing now is you, dear. There's nothing to fear. You've tried so hard to get by. I find it easier to fly. Years, miles, and metaphors away from each other. We still lie down in the grass beneath the same moon. Sooner or later, these grounds will dry. These clouds will fly us to some gay ever after, where angels cry for joy around us singing so strong it feels newer than new. And all that's missing now is you, dear. There's nothing to fear. tried so hard to get by. I found it easier to fly. Years, miles, and metaphors away from each other, we still lie down in the grass beneath the same moon. Sooner or later, these grounds will dry. These clouds will fly us to some gay ever after, where angels cry for joy around us, singing Stormy Immersion, channeled by Melody Garner and Melody